I will show you how to knit together the left sleeve edge band on my Fungus kimono. I just turned my work inside out. This is my backside row, and these are the front sides of the sleeve edge band, and they are now lying towards each other. And I will knit together the sleeve edge band from the back side here. I have the needle with still remaining stitches here in the behind the cast on edge of the sleeve edge band, and I will now pull all these stitches through the rows here along the cast on edge, and I will start out here, and the first stitch has to be pulled through these chain ends here, you see here. So I'm just taking my needle here and pulling it through the outermost chain here. Then I will grab onto the left to the needle here with my left hand, and I will slip the first stitch on the needle purlwise, and I will then pull it through here. Now I will find a stitch hole in the next row here. It's a knit side, it's a knit row, and I will find a stitch hole here, and I'll find a stitch here on my needle, and I will slip it purlwise like that, and I will pull it through. Now I have a purl row. It's a purl row with slipped purl stitches, so the purl stitch hole is a bit hard to see, but it's there right behind the strand, and I'll put my needle down through it, and I'll slip the next stitch here on my needle. It's a knit stitch, purl here, knit here, because when you have a purl stitch on this side, it should be a knit stitch on the other side, and those two sleeve bands are similar, right? So I'll slip it purlwise, and I pull it through like that. Now I have a knit stitch row. I'll find a stitch hole here, there, and I'll find a purl stitch. I will slip it purlwise onto my right needle, or the needle I have in my right hand, and I will pull it through the stitch hole. Here you see I have a purl row. I have all my stitch holes here. I'll take my needle down towards a purl stitch hole, and here I have a knit stitch. I will slip it purlwise onto the right needle, and I will pull the stitch through the stitch hole like that. A knit stitch hole. I will put my needle down towards it, and I will slip my purl stitch here purlwise, and I will pull it through. I'll get back to you when I have pulled more stitches through. Now I'm here. I only need to pull through one stitch, and I'm about to pull it through this purl stitch row with slipped purl stitches. So again, the purl stitch behind here is a little hard to see, but it's there, and I'll take the last stitch and I will pull it through like that. Now my yarn end is here, and I will now knit together, knit the stitches, and then I will bind off at the same time. This is a knit stitch. I'll do another knit stitch, and now I will pull over this stitch. I will knit another stitch. I will pull over a stitch. I will knit a stitch. Pull over, I'll knit a stitch. I'll pull this stitch over, and I'll do that all the way till I only have one stitch remaining. Now I'm here, I only have one stitch left to knit, and I will pull this one over. Now there's only one stitch, and I already broke the yarn, and I will just have to pull the yarn through like this. Boom. So here is how it looks from the back side, and here is how it looks on the front side. Yes.